Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, Taurus, for a love reading for you guys. I haven't done a love reading in a while, so I said, okay, why not? Let's check your love energies for people who are in love, single, um, any kind of situation, even if you are married, divorce person, anything, which is um, where there is a love in your situation, irrespective of the fact of whether you are in a commitment, you're not in a commitment, you haven't got married, you're looking for somebody in your life, you have been divorced, you're a widow, widower, anything, right? So, any kind of marital status, irrespective of that, love is always in the air, guys. Love is always in the air, and I believe in that totally because that is what keeps you in your path. That is what brings back your life, right? So we could be tied up in any kind of situation, we could be in any kind of messy problems, anything that is going on in our external 3D world, but that is a part of it. What it is the main part is love. Okay, and I believe in that. I have been talking about that for a long time. And you guys who have been my subscribers, you'll know me um, as I channel your energy. So this would be a specific love reading for you, Taurus, from today, the 13th of March, until the first week of April of 2021. I usually take about 2 to 3 weeks' time. These energies could be with you now, or it's coming, or for some people it's already there. It can be anything. Now, before I jump into the reading, guys, what I'm getting out of the cards I've shuffled, I've seen the messages, and I know a kind of a situation, because see, Taurus is a very earth sign, fixed sign, guys, okay, and very practical with life in general. Um, they believe in practical approaches, they believe in practical solutions, they believe things that they can touch and feel, right? Um, they like to be that kind of a personality. They're very earthy, right? They're very earthy. So when it comes down to your basic understanding of this love situation, right? What I'm getting, guys, is some of you, or many of you, or most of you, doesn't matter, have somewhere flawed in your understanding with a situation in love. And that flaw has happened is because of monetary issues, is what I'm getting. And a lot of people in the recent times have done the readings for many, have come up with monetary issues. So this is the time of the year, right, when the monetary part, the financial crisis, is showing up in most people's life. So with you, Taurus, is also what I'm getting, guys, is a lot of monetary issues and financial problems in your life have kind of flawed your decisions in love to a large extent. Okay, where you felt that you cannot really ground yourself, you cannot think in a stable way because somewhere you felt your stability was not in the right place. For some, I'm even getting that. You might have got scared to move and approach somebody because you felt that you don't have enough in your pocket. Okay, because if you want a commitment, if you want a marriage, if you want a love situation to flourish with somebody, definitely a monetary part comes into the picture. And you being the practical Taurian, right? You felt that you don't have enough. I mean, it was your illusion, call it your understanding. But today, it was, it's a situation where you feel that you might have missed out on something very important in your life with regards to love because of your decision that at that point you thought was right for you. But today you feel that you might have flawed in that understanding to a large extent. Not intentionally, guys, but sometimes that part of the story, that insecurity, the financial crunch, everything put together makes it difficult for people to move, right? And that is the exact situation I'm getting for you out of the understanding of the energies that I've seen so far. Now, over here, we'll move forward into the reading, guys. But first thing first, you got three messages from the tea leaf. And the first message over here talks about dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So, what I'm getting, guys, is you have been people I'm talking to, some of you guys, or maybe many of you, can relate to the situation, that you all have been in a very karmic path. Now, when I say karmic, it's not karmic in the sense with a person, maybe yes. Maybe it's been a karmic contract for some people that you have been stuck in, yes. But it's been your past karma as well, right? Where you felt that your karma has been so bad that it hasn't allowed you to move forward towards your financial success. Like, you might have worked very hard in your life. You have brought in food on the table. You have brought in the luxuries you wanted to share with people. You have done everything. But when it comes to the point of you having your financial independence, you know what I mean? That is something that you probably have not been able to establish, or you felt that you don't have enough to really feel stable by yourself or independent by yourself, right? So here they're telling you financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So something that you have done good in the past. That part of your karma is coming back now, right? Which is going to bring you back your abundance, which could be through you or which could be through somebody that you love. Anybody. But somebody who is here in your life is ready to bring back something for you, and you by yourself could also be attaching yourself with somebody who you know is capable of bringing back that usual success of finances in your life, and this is something very, very related to your past life situation, past karma. Now, with this, you get bread. See, beautiful. Period of prosperity and abundance. That is what is going to come back to you once you can clear your present karma and move towards a new karmic path. Right? That is what you're saying. That's where abundance is coming in. That's where beautiful prosperity, abundance, happiness, everything will come back into your life, but for which you have to work hard. Table. Work, hard work ahead. So there is some amount of work, Taurus, that you have to put into yourself to clear your past and move forward to your future karma or karmic path, right? So there is still some amount of work that you guys need to work on. You need to put yourself through that situation, but you will get it because something is clearing and something good is in your way. But, just because something good is in your way doesn't mean you can sit with your folded hands and wait. That's not going to work. If something good is in your way that's coming, you have to put in your effort. And that is what they're telling you to attract. This is law of attraction, right? To attract back that goodness, the abundance, the prosperity, the happiness. You have to work hard. You can't sit with folded hands and pray for it to come. It won't happen. Because nothing in life comes easy. Nothing in life comes easy, right? So this is the message. The bottom of the deck says angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So, Taurus, you are being protected, guys. You are being protected because hidden secrets can harm you. So, there is something, which is in hiding. Maybe you haven't clarified that with somebody. Maybe you haven't spoken the truth. Maybe you haven't told the partner you love or the person you love of the problem you have, like, the finances and all that story. So there is a lot of things that is hidden right now. So what they are saying that you are protected. You don't have to get scared, guys. You don't have to get scared because grasshopper situations and the balance that require careful handling. So there is something that is still very much hidden by you or from you, but you are protected. You're protected, but it requires a lot of hard work and careful handling that you will have to take in order to move forward, right? In order to move forward, because uh, see, because they're saying do not be tempted to lower your standards. So they're saying to put, excuse me, to keep your standard high and move forward, excuse me, and don't get scared because you're protected, you're taken care of. So even if you have to say the truth, say it, right? Declare your truth. Do not hide it. But you have to carefully handle the situation as to how you tell the person what you tell the person. What information you're giving and how is that information being received by the other person is very, very important as well. So you have to watch yourself, Taurus. You have to watch your communication. You have to watch your tongue, right? You have to be more compassionate, be more understanding, be more secured that you're protected. Nothing can harm you. Nothing can really harm you. Do not lower your standards and get scared and think, oh, I can't do it. You can do it. But you have to be very, very careful, compassionate, gentle, forgiving, nurturing, that kind of an yin energy that should float back into you as you slowly gather your strength around you, Taurus. Very important, right? All right. Now, here we have community, appreciation, hostilities, and the temple path. So, with community, it's clearly talking about joy, happiness, abundance with people around you. Maybe you will find good people, you will find a tribe, like minded people in your area, people who love you, because that's where appreciation is showing up. People who will appreciate you and you can appreciate them in return or appreciate what you're getting, the joy and abundance back into your life in the right way, in love, right? So there could be a lot of people in your community, guys, who could be coming forward towards you, Taurus, to shower their appreciation. Could be your friends you love, co-workers, extended family, anybody. It can be anybody, or it could be a totally different new group in your life. But you have to learn to appreciate that. You have to learn to appreciate those people, right? And nurture what you're getting out of that abundance. There is a lot of abundance with community, with people, with groups, with friends, anybody in particular. But over here, they're talking about hostilities. Now, when we say hostilities, it talks about there could be still a lot of problems in your life. You're slowly coming to terms with that. You're trying to work your way through those problems, right? You're trying to clear the air because you might have delayed doing and taking this action in yourself, Taurus, where you might have got caught up in a lot of bad energy, in a lot of mental problems, right? Very, where other mind games could have been playing around you and you had not been thinking straight. So there has been a little bit of delay in your understanding, which is where you're coming to the point of realizing that you have to take action now in the right way towards the next part of your journey, the temple path, or it's talking about new personal growth, happiness, talks about new spiritual contract with somebody you love, right? Which is your next karma that is coming up, showing up in here. So you have to take action on this, but at the same point, guys, at the same point, you have to be very careful with your words and even your actions. You have to be, right? You have to watch what you're saying, how you're saying things, even with people around you, right? Learn to appreciate things, don't keep it to yourself. Okay, tell people how much you appreciate them. Tell somebody you love that you really appreciate that person. It's very important. It's a give and take in life, Taurus. It's a give and take in life. And that is where the karma will completely take you in a different direction. And that is going to happen. Okay. The bottom of the deck in here, guys, is talking about, see, it's talking about door to personal healing and happiness, the garden and the gate, and door to value. So there has been something that has been obstructing you from moving forward towards your personal happiness, healing, and personal happiness and freedom. And that is money. Where you failed on your strategy to understand what you need to do in order to move towards your personal healing and happiness because you were so insecure, or you have been so insecure about your monetary part of the story, guys, that you have not been able to move yourself in the right direction, which is where my spirit is telling you don't get scared. You will be able to move. Lot of prayer, period of prosperity and abundance is coming to you, but you have to work. Like, that's what I'm telling you. You have to work hard in order to move towards your next karma in love, because somebody is waiting for you, or you could be waiting for somebody. It can be anything. But as far as you are concerned, Taurus, you have not been able to move, like I told you, because again, you might have been scared of appreciation. Like when somebody came to appreciate you, you might have thought, oh, that person has got an ulterior motive, and that's why they are appreciating me, right? No, that's not the story. So you have to be very loving, giving, nurturing, caring, and learn to take people in the right way. Do not always comprehend that there is some ulterior motive. Even if there is an ulterior motive, you will understand and you will move away. But that's not the point. The point over here, guys, is how you can open yourself up to that kind of a situation, because you have already delayed doing that. Some of you guys might not have been interacting with people. Some of you guys might have been sitting lonely, not mixing around, not talking to people around you. You might have been feeling very sad about the whole situation, but because of that monetary part of the story, right? You were so insecure that you did not kind of understand with your, judgment that was flawed in a lot of ways as to how you can move forward. But what they are telling you here, guys, is monetary part is a part of the story. You need money to survive. Yes, I totally agree. But love is something that you cannot stop because of monetary situations. That love is there in you, Taurus. And you have to appreciate what you're getting in your life. And that monetary part of the thing will settle down as soon as you can understand yourself very clearly, Taurus. Okay, Let's look at the community here. Let's see what the community has to say, because community is talking about people, right? Talking about people who bring quality of life in your zone, Taurus, where there is a lot of quality in your life. See, justice. And there is a commitment over here that you want with somebody. It also could be, Taurus, that there is somebody in particular in this group here with whom you want a commitment. Maybe you have liked somebody, 10 of cups, with whom you want this long-term commitment. You want to go around, you want to stay around, you want to stick around with somebody you have met through a group, or you will be meeting. It can be anything for anybody, but you do definitely, it's like, okay, what I'm getting over here, guys, it's like love at first sight for some people, or it also could be a reconnection with old friends from where you are starting to understand somebody better, right? Whom you already knew before, and you want a commitment now. You really want to move forward. Let's look at the appreciation card here. Because you truly appreciate that one person out of the group, or maybe you just appreciate the whole group and you really want that one person, who is very like-minded, who is very stable, who by herself could be independent, right? Who by herself is a very independent person and has that ability to nourish and nurture things in your life too, right? See? And with the 9 of Pentacles and the Moon card, that was your past karma that's clearing up, guys. That was where you were stuck because you were not feeling completely independent by yourself, and you were scared to move forward towards this person you truly love and you want a commitment from or with. Where you want to expand your situation with that person to be a part of his or her group too, right? So it can be anything for anybody, but this is where the change is going to happen, because a past karma with your monetary part of the story was really holding you back in your life, from where it was getting very difficult, see, 7 of cups, from where it was getting very difficult for you to move forward, and you were procrastinating because you were not sure, Taurus, if you can really do that, if you can really commit towards that situation. Maybe you want somebody in your life who is already married, right? Or is single but has children. It can be anything for anybody, right? So it means that if you are going to commit to that person, you will also have to expand your situation, Taurus, in order to invite his or her group into yourself, right? Into your home or into your life. And you were not sure if you could do that because you were not feeling completely stable and insecure with your monetary part of the story. And this was happening because there is a past karma that was holding you back from your door to personal healing and happiness. It was a part of your past karma. Let's look at the hostilities here. And this is a situation where you're learning to understand what happened, or you will learn to understand, Taurus. The clarity of your past karma or whatever happened will come back to you, really. You will understand because you will clear the air, but you have to be very careful. That's what they're saying. You have to be very careful. See, and with the High Priestess energy, you will have to do a lot of intuitive psychic work here, right? To clear yourself from this situation. And you will get the story. It's a secret. You might not tell anybody, right? But you will slowly see Eight of Wands. And that as you clear it, as you clear yourself, Taurus, you will be able to move forward because you need time here to understand yourself better. What happened in here, why it all happened, and what you're going to do now. You will know it. You will get it. The temple path, and you will understand what exactly went on in the situation, the world. See, yeah, there is a completion and a new beginning of your life that will happen towards your love situation, guys. Princess of the World. Yeah, it's talking about the pentacle. Yeah, there is something you will discover about yourself. Because something had been really holding you, your karma, towards what you love, who you love in life, was really holding you back in your monetary part of the story, Taurus. And that's going to end as soon as you can understand yourself. And you will understand yourself. You will. Because your psychic power will enable you to gather your logic around you in the right way, Taurus. Let's look at the card of justice, because this is something where Taurus, by yourself, that you haven't done justice to somebody you love. Maybe some of you guys might have quit that place, might have left somebody high and dry, just because you were not secured about your finances. You might have not even spoken out your words, and this was your past karma, right? See, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, and you want to share this story now. You want to really give in the right way, because you're coming to the point of realizing that there has been an injustice, and the Ace of Wands, and there has been an injustice. You want to start something fresh here, Taurus, towards a give and take, towards a person, people in general. It could be anything, but you really want to be generous here. I'm sorry, it's a Six of Cups. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's something, a past life situation, guys. It's a past life situation where there has been an amount of injustice in your life in here, Taurus, with regards to your karma that is coming back in your life once again. Somebody you have known before, somebody you have loved before, somebody with whom you have possibly had childhood connections for some people, right? You want to bring back all that pleasure towards that situation, and you want to start fresh because you are very, very sexually attracted to whoever it is that you love, and you want to expand that situation of love in your life, Taurus. Let's look at the Nine of Pentacles and the Moon card. But, this is where your past karma had been kind of holding you back, choking you, strangling you, right, with your monetary part of the story that you felt very insecure about in your life, because you felt that you, by yourself, Taurus, have no independence, right? That's a Seven of Wands. Yeah, and that is where you were finding it very difficult to face criticism and oppositions, and you were not able to openly appreciate people or allow people to appreciate you. You were on guard because you always felt that, what if somebody asks me for money, right? What if somebody is looking at me in a different way? What if they think I am not stable enough? It can be anything for anybody, but this is a situation that was really holding you back, where you found it difficult, Taurus, to stand up against any kind of criticism or adversaries or oppositions in your life because you felt completely unstable in your monetary part of the story, where they are telling you you don't have to get scared. The King of Sword. Yeah, see, that logical part of, or the rational part had not really helped, had not really worked for you, which is where you're coming to the point of your understanding that no, it was something of my past that I had to finish, I had to cross through, right? And now, as I walk into my future, I will be able to defend myself against all adversaries. I should have that courage to stand up and say no to any situation that doesn't agree with me, right? Because, see, there is a connection here from your past that possibly could give you the courage also for some people to stand up and face all the oppositions and say what you want to say without feeling scared or, feeling scared or insecure about your monetary part. We'll find out more. Let's look at the High Priestess. Yeah, you were definitely feeling very insecure towards appreciation, towards opening, towards being grateful for something in your life that you really wanted to commit to, or tell people openly what you felt, or tell that person you love what you felt about he or she, right? Because you were kind of feeling, Taurus, that if you did go forward, if you did move forward, others will possibly come and say, how can you do that because you don't have money in your pocket? And you were scared of your situation. Maybe that's why you were on guard all the time with regards to opening up and letting people know what you truly deserve and want in your life, right? With the High Priestess, guys, there it is, the Six of Pentacles. So now you know what it is that you have to do. Where is it that you have to be generous? Because you can face your adversaries, you can face your oppositions, right? You will have enough to give, Taurus. You don't have to get scared. And that will clear your story as you reconnect yourself with somebody you truly love. See, the Princess of Cups. Because there is a lot of love. There is a lot of love in your life, Taurus, right? But you have to understand how you are able to give that love back to the person you truly love, and not get scared about your finances and think about your money all the time, or look into your bank account every morning to see, oh, okay, I've got like extra $50, so now I can be generous. No, that is not how life works. That's not how life works, right? Money, like I've always said before, I'm going to repeat myself, guys, money is a part of the story, but love is something that's divine. That's divine. So when you love somebody, when you are able to generously give something to somebody in love, your money is going to come back to you. It is bound because it's divine. That's why the angels are coming in to protect you from any harm. They will not allow you to go through any kind of problems because if you open up and allow yourself to give and take in the right way, maybe earlier you were guarding from taking things from people because you were scared that if you take from somebody, you have to give back to somebody, and you were, no, I can't do that because I don't have enough money in my pocket. And that is a situation that they are saying it's not required. Not required at all. Let's look at the World card, because you are moving from your old karma into something beautiful. It's a very spiritual contract with somebody you have from your past is also what I'm getting, Taurus. The wheel, see? You got majors in here. There is a big, big movement with your karma that's coming up in here, guys. Big time movement. Big time movement in your karma with love. Yeah, this two of swords situation is changing because see, this is where you had got stuck to, Taurus, because you were not able to understand yourself clearly what you need to do, and you were over analyzing, overthinking, over planning your situation. Wow, guys. Let's look at the Six of Cups in here. And this is a contract of a past life, guys. You can't avoid it. To people I'm talking about, or to people I'm looking into, or my spirit is guiding me towards. What's a Six of Cups in here? This is something which is in your life, Taurus. And that's when they're telling you that don't be a miser. Give, because the more amount of love you give, the more amount of love you will bring back into your life. And that itself will cure your problems with your finances. The Six of Swords. Yeah, see, this is where there is going to be a movement with regards to your contract, because you, see, Tower, because you by yourself, Taurus, you will be able to lift your own restrictions that you had been holding in your life towards your understanding. That's what I said, the flawed part of the story for you, Taurus. Let's look at the Seven of Wands. Yeah, because, okay, this is also what I'm getting, guys, is because you had been so scared about your monetary part of the situation that you put a lot of restrictions on yourself, see, with the Five of Swords. Yeah, Five of Swords and Six of Swords. Yeah, you will have to take a risk, guys, to open up and tell somebody the truth. It'll be a win or a loss for you, and you know that. But you still have to risk it. You still have to risk it, because if you don't risk yourself and take a chance on somebody you love really to connect back with that person, guys, you will lose it all. So, you know, see the Three of Wands. Yeah, you are just holding on. You're planning yourself, which is okay. But don't plan it for way too long, because then the situation will go and take a different story and turn altogether. So whatever you have to do, guys, do it within the next 2-3 weeks, because what they are telling you, it's you are thinking there is a risk here. There is a risk part of the story in telling the truth to somebody, right? But again, it's going to be either a loss or a win for you. But you have to still risk on that part of the story. If you don't, you won't get it. You won't get it, guys. So you have to open your heart. Sorry to say that, but that is what it is. You guys will have to open your heart and tell the truth. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. Because this is where you have been scared of even, yeah, see, the Ten of Swords. You have to, oh God. The Magician, yeah. You have to risk talking. Now, you have to open up and talk, Taurus. You have to open up and tell the truth. And you will be manifesting that. You will be manifesting that risk. Because it's for you, it's going to be a risky situation. because you don't know if the other person will agree to that or not. But at the same time, if you don't do it, guys, you will not be able to move. Simple. Because you have already delayed taking a decision and you know that. You have already delayed taking a decision and you know that. So now you have to be very, very understanding in yourself and tell the truth. Let's look at the wheel here, because any transition, any movement in your life demands a risk. What's the wheel talking about? Demands a risk, right? So if you don't take a risk now, Taurus, the situation, it will not heal. You need to, because there is a lot of devastation that has happened with regards to this love story here, guys. Where it could be you, Taurus, who had been fighting with your pride and ego. That needs to go. That needs to go, and you need to move from that zone and make peace with yourself as well. As well. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune here. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Oh God. You got too many. The Star. Okay. Yeah, that's what they're saying, guys. It's time for you to move. Because you might have, Taurus, you might have stopped yourself from taking responsibility of the situation. And you have been fighting an empty victory. You have learned your lesson with regards to the pain you are going through, or you have gone through, or you're still going through, guys. Where you were not accountable for your action towards a situation of love that you really wanted for yourself with somebody, and somebody wanted the same with you, guys. So you have to end that devastation. And you have to move away from those, because there has been a lot of learning lesson where you might have felt that you cannot take responsibility towards somebody in your life, and you have betrayed that person in love, or you have lied. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm seeing here, right? If this is you. So there has been a lot of issues, Taurus, with you in love, guys. You need to really clear this place, because your karma is proclaiming that you need to work with yourself now. There is a lot of hard work that you will have to put in order to bring things back in the right place, guys. Let's look at the energy of the community here. The Page of Wands. Yeah, you really want to talk, guys. You want to talk, you want to take a chance. You are now ready to take a risk. The Two of Wands, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, see, because earlier you were not. You were very disbalanced. With the Seven of Swords, you're very disbalanced, guys, with regards to taking responsibility with somebody in your life, or being accountable for your actions with somebody, right? So now you're coming to the point of wanting to talk, wanting to say something. Let's look at the Justice card here. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, see, because you want that wish fulfillment with that person. She or he is your wish fulfillment. And the Six of Wands. And you want victory. You really want to return back victorious in this situation with somebody you really truly love, and you want commitment with that person towards your wish fulfillment, because that commitment part of the story is your wish fulfillment with somebody you truly love. And maybe some of you guys could also be talking to people around you, or friends or groups, who possibly could lead you towards this, and tell you that you can actually talk to somebody you really love. Maybe you will get advices from your friends with whom you will share the story. And that person can come and tell you, or somebody will come and say, it's okay to take a risk and talk now because you truly love this person and you want. There would be a lot of exchange with regards to communication with a group of people that you have in your life, Taurus, or people or common friends. It also could be common friends for some of you guys, right? Who will possibly tell you that yes, it's okay to move. It's okay. You can take a risk on this situation. You might want to take a risk and open up and talk to somebody or people with whom you have common friendship or common friends and people who can give you the right clarity. Let's look at the card of appreciation here. Somebody who will tell you how to make things happen now. So it could come from a group of people that you are interacting with, where you possibly want to now take a risk and open up the story with somebody and get some advices towards this commitment that is your complete wish fulfillment, right? Because see, with this appreciation, the six of sword, and this high priestess, see, you know what you have to do. You really know that you want peace, you want tranquility, you want happiness in your life, for which you have to really open up your life and share a part of yourself with those you love, with those you believe, and also in return get back what you actually truly want, your personal happiness, freedom, everything in yourself. Let's look at the Nine of Pentacles here first. What does the Nine of Pentacles have to say? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there is somebody in your life, guys. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy is showing up for whom you have a lot of love. It may be, it may not be, but that person is very, very capable and independent by herself or himself. It could be a man, it could be a woman, doesn't matter. Let's look at the moon. And that possibly, okay, this is also what I'm getting, guys, Taurus. That possibly might have caused you anxiety. See the Three of Cups in the reverse. That possibly, that moon card has caused you anxiety towards the situation of abundance and happiness because you were not feeling capable of making this entire thing happen from your past. Or some of you guys could be leaving a past situation behind, a past karma or a past karmic situation behind to move forward towards your own path, towards your own independence, towards your financial security, towards anything that you truly want to bring in your life. It also could be that for some that you guys are leaving behind a past karma or a past karmic situation and you're bringing a new karma into your life in here, guys. Yeah. So some of you could be leaving an old friendship, an old group behind, right? Some of you could be leaving people you have known behind. It could be anything. Or some of you guys could be leaving a family situation behind. It could be anything for anybody. Let's look at the card of hostilities. Yeah. And you are doing a lot of work on this, guys. You are really doing a lot of soul searching in yourself. The Hermit and the High Priestess. There is definitely a spiritual connection here. There is 100% a spiritual connection where telepathically some of you guys are being also guided. Let's look at the High Priestess. Towards your own abundance in life, what you need for yourself, how you need to work with your life, how you need to, bring things back in the right way. Anything can happen. Yeah. See, you're moving towards your expansion, guys. with one another. There is definitely a coming back together with two people to build something beautiful. To build something beautiful, for which you possibly could be moving yourself, Taurus, out of a very difficult situation where there has been a lot of emotions that has kept you, that has drained you in your past karma. There was no emotion here. There was no emotion here for some of you, from which you guys are moving to bring back your own stability in life and to expand yourself with somebody that you truly love and bring back all the happiness. Let's look at the spiritual temple path here. There is a lot of spiritual soul connection here, Taurus. And this is a contract from your past life with somebody you truly love, you truly admire. Why is the temple path here? And you truly want to marry, take a commitment forward, anything that is connected to your soul here, guys. The temple path. That's really connected to your soul, where you had been really very, very unhappy, guys. Where you had been stopped from moving forward, and the King of Wands with the Ten of Wands. You're looking at the bigger picture, guys. You're going to take action on this situation here very, very quickly. Very quickly, because somebody had been stopping you from moving forward towards what you truly and who you truly deserved and desired. Let's look at the World card here. And you had been very, very stressed out on the situation. Yeah, it's a call. It's a decision time coming up in your life, guys. With regards to your responsibility that you will have to take, that you had not accounted for before, to bring back all the pleasures and joy and happiness. It's a divine masculine energy here as well for some of you. So it's a big decision time. It's a big decision time that you have to take. In which direction you need to move yourself and how you need to move yourself, right? Because whatever you're going to take up, guys, will be your call here. You'll be accountable for your own judgment call here, right? And that is where the Queen of Swords and the Devil comes in. Yeah, there has been a lot of hurt here, guys, with regards to your decision before. That needs to correct a total rectification here. That needs to be totally rectified, corrected, readjusted. Where earlier you might have failed in doing the right thing. Let's look at the Six of Cups in here. Yeah. You definitely want to move forward, guys. And you're manifesting that forward movement of action and communication here with somebody you truly love, Taurus. You truly love, and you really want to bring that person totally back into your life in here. The Seven of Wands, which is where earlier, you had failed to stand up against criticisms, oppositions, adversaries in your life. Let's look at the Seven of Wands, where you were cowed down with something or somebody who had been stopping you from moving forward towards somebody you love and you want that person. See, the Two of Cups. Yeah, you're going to fight for this, guys. Taurus. Wow. I love this. You're going to fight for this connection. Justice. Yeah. Because you want a total commitment here with this person, Taurus. where there has been a lot of pain before. You're going to bring it back. You're going to not give up. You will be the bull here. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles, because you have realized, Taurus, that what you did before has not made you happy. Your last karma has kept you tied in a place of complete unhappiness. Yeah, it's a new beginning. Excuse me. It's a new beginning. And see, you will fight for this. You will learn to say no when you have to say no to somebody. You will not cow down anymore. That's the way I would like to say this. Let's look at the wheel. Because see, earlier, guys, like I said, this monetary part of the situation had kept you completely in a dead zone, right? So you did not know if you could actually manifest this connection because you were scared. Yeah, the 9 of Wands. You're ready. You're ready, guys, to take a turn on this situation because it's been too heavy for you. The past has been too heavy for you. You're lifting your own restriction with a tower, right? And you're learning to wake up and receive back the right energy that earlier you had not been, and you're not giving up. You will fight till the last to bring this person back into your life and make her or him happy with you. As simple as that. Because the past has been too bad on you. The past has created a lot of disaster in your life with regards to this love situation. Let's look at the 6 of Swords. Because see, you had Ace of Swords. Yeah, you want to tell the truth. You now will tell the truth, guys. You will declare because you have to take a chance, and this is where you're lifting your restriction, where you had been hiding the truth from somebody and you had not been speaking the truth because you were probably scared of rejection as well. Maybe you felt that if you tell the truth, the other person will reject you. It's just the contrary here. You will have to take a risk here because you were scared of rejection. The 5 of Swords, because earlier you might have done something that is still lingering with you, Taurus, and you feel that, if I tell the truth, the other person will automatically say no and reject me. And this is where you have been fighting the 8 of Swords because you are scared of that rejection, guys. But what Spirit is telling you, you can't do that. You have to tell the truth. You have to tell the truth. And that means it's a win or a loss because this holding back is creating a lot of stress on you and on the other person too, Taurus. The more you hold back, the other person will move away. If you don't tell the truth, if you don't declare the truth at the risk of rejection that you feel will happen if you tell the truth, you won't get back anything. So you need to tell the truth, guys, in order to resolve this 10 of Swords, because there is a lot of pain on the situation. Lot of pain over here that earlier even you are holding because you failed in yourself to take and make the right strategy or take the right call in a situation, and you could have been working with your betrayal or deceit energy here, right? When you had been holding back because you felt that if you tell the truth, the other person will say no to you. That's where you're scared. Let's look at the 10 of Swords. But guys, if you don't tell the truth, you won't get it. Simple. So you have to play the game. You have to gamble yourself on this. Let's look why the 10 of Swords is here. Why is the 10 of Swords here, please? Why is the 10 of Swords here? Because there is a lot of pain here, guys. A lot of pain, a lot of hurt that has happened over time with a lot of lies and deceit and betrayal, not being responsible to talk and take accountability for your actions. Yeah, that's what they're telling you. Stand up and say the truth. Even if you face criticisms, you have to still tell the truth. That's the way I would like to say it. guys. Let's look at the 7 episode. Don't get scared, Taurus, because if you get scared, you won't get back anything, guys. Sometimes in life, you have to gamble. You have to risk yourself. You can't always play it safe. When you have done something wrong, have the courage to say it. Simple. Have the courage to own up. See, Empress, you want to bring back that fertility, that love, that nurture in yourself, and for which there has to be a lot of compassion, and that is where a change is in your way from all the blunders, to bring back that peace and that happiness into your life, and trust Providence is working towards this relationship in here. So you don't have to get scared, guys. See, Strength and the Star card. The Hierophant, the Sun. Wow. Yeah, it's a lot of commitment. The Lovers. Oh boy, are you telling me this? So trust your providence, guys, that you will get that strength. Fair enough. You will get that strength. You got the Star here, you got the Star here, and the Death card. Yeah, there is a complete transition that is coming up towards a commitment in your life, guys, and you're trusting, or you will trust your providence to reconnect back with somebody you truly love and you truly desire in your life, you truly want in your life, guys. That's all coming up in here, Taurus. So the next love reading will tell us where you have reached in your situation. But right now, keep working towards the story, because there is a lot of abundance in your life that's waiting to receive you. Okay, but you have to know now how to strategize yourself to bring back somebody in your life and to give birth to a new love situation that could be connected with your past life, where somebody would help you to change your karma. But you have to be very, very strong to tell the truth, guys, at the cost of your own happiness. You have to bring back happiness. You have to gamble. You want everything in your life. You have to take that risk, Taurus. Simple, okay? So keep working on this, guys. We'll see you once again. Until then, take care of yourself. Goodbye. God bless. Khuda Hafiz. Namaste.